Hey guys, welcome back to Lost Odyssey. We left off at the construction base. Haven't even explored it yet, so what we're gonna do is enter the left door from the save point. And in here is the engineer's resting room. If your HP's low or full, you don't have to rest, but there are 2 pots you can probe. This one contains 3 hard skins. And the second one contains the black magic spell poison. Alright, so after you grab that, go ahead and exit. Head north and then to the left. Here you'll find 2 guys and a little puzzle that's kind of challenging to solve. So this is what you do. You talk to the guy to get him moving. And then you run. And you talk to this guy. Now what's going to happen is this guy is going to walk past you. And when he does, you're going to run in and peel the poster for 100G. After you do that, you'll be reset. Do the same thing again. Talk to this guy to get him moving. You might have to run around the corner a little bit to get him to walk. When he starts walking, hurry up and run and grab the crate that was directly behind him and pull it. Then press B to let it go. Now what you do is you talk to the other technician. Wait till he walks by, and then run in, grab the crate, and push it as far north as you can. Quickly let it go, turn left, peel the poster, and this one contains the mana herb. Then once you've gotten both posters and those crates out of the way, you can climb down. Alright, there's a pot in this room to the left. It's gonna obtain turntail shoes, an accessory that we don't have the ability off of yet. So go ahead and equip that to Kime. And then there's another pot to the south. And that right there is seed number 20. Or it should be. Yep. So now that we have all 20 seeds, I'm going to go ahead and show you some really good stuff we can get for collecting them. Talk to the guy on the left and he'll give you some weapons and armor. What you're going to want to do is buy anything that you might need. I recommend a couple anti-paralysis herbs. And I wouldn't really worry about any bombs right now, just as long as you got items. And for now, I will go with the lightweight saber. Only get one though, you do not need two. And we pretty much got everything we can get right here, so that's perfect. Oh, and there is one more thing that you can get, and it is component parts. So buy a couple sticky tapes, a couple magic luring stones, and a couple cold water stones. And if you missed any of the magic along the road, such as shield, barricade, aqua, or ground, you can buy it from this part of the menu. It's all the way to the right. So once you have everything you need from him, go ahead and exit to the south. Alright. So in this room, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the first crate you come to, push it all the way to the left. Let go of it, and then push this crate all the way south. With that taken care of, you can now exit the room because you've already looted all that stuff. Now what you're going to want to do is head all the way to the north and then head east. Then descend the stairs to the south, and you'll see a little pot with a pipet inside of it. Now these things are what you give the seeds to. And it says there's a pipet in the pot. And you can either give it HP or MP recovery medicine, or you can give it seeds. So if you choose to give it seeds, it'll give the pipet all the seeds you've collected, and he'll give you something good in return. And we got that Adamantus sword, an awesome powerful sword, and the Adamantus ring, which is great as well. So go ahead and equip all your new equipment. Put the Adamantus on Kime, which brings our attack up by 11. The Adamantus ring is water level 1, biokiller level 1, and MP absorb level 1, which is pretty good stuff. But I don't think I'm going to use that. I'll give it to... I don't really need to give it to Jansen either. So go ahead and equip Seth with the lightweight saber. Her attack goes up by 8. And let's see if there's anything else we can do here while we're here. I would have to say I'd go with the bruiser ring. I don't know. It all depends on what enemies I'm fighting. The good thing is you can change your equipment during the middle of battle. So it's, you know, it's perfect for idle situations where you need to, you know, get something. There is one more area of the construction base that we've yet to explore, but there's nothing we can do here just yet. So go ahead and exit. And exit to the south. We've got everything we can here. The next destination is going to be the Sea of Baus. This is the final push towards Grand Staff. We're finally getting there. Now don't be so quick to fly through here. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to have to get and level up here because there's another challenging battle ahead. Alright, so there's nothing to the east. go west, and there's a save point and a treasure chest. Treasure glasses. Alright, so treasure glasses shows you the items carried by enemies. Kinda useful if you're trying to steal certain items from people. Go ahead and save your game while you're at it. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and head north, crossing over the bridge to reach the rocks near sunken ship.
This does not look good!
There's going to be new enemies here, so you're going to want to pay attention to what kind of element they are. And they are water, so I believe ground will put them down rather quickly. So just keep at it, focus on one enemy at a time and just take them down. Seth, it might take 2 hits if you're still rocking the flame ring like me.
What a waste of time.
Alright, with that out of the way, there's a shell at the far west side. You can kick it for healing medicine. Keep your eye out for shells in this area because they lead to items. Inside the sunken ship, go ahead and turn left. Oh, and we got hit. Wow. It wasn't glowing, so I thought I could run up and ram it, but it sparked right when I ran up. Those things you gotta watch out for because you gotta ram them whenever they aren't glowing like that. Because if you accidentally get hit like I just did when it was lightning around it, then you get forced into a random battle. Those guys got some pretty nasty attacks. Alright, with them taken out of the way. Go ahead and ram the thing when it's not glowing and you'll get 3 insect innards. Now, in the middle right here is a chest. It contains an all shield, a very useful spell, white magic. And you can ram the door to your right to open a new path. But before you go, backtrack a little bit and head right for a shell. And this one contains 4 sticky tapes. Alright, with that out of the way, head back and then continue north through the path that you opened earlier.
Ha! Not too smart, eh?
And the ground shaker is mainly a brute. He's got a lot of HP. So use a couple ground with ground spells with Jansen and physical attacks with Kaim and Seth. His health will drop down eventually. And he's done. As like I said, ground does super damage. Always hit them with the opposite spell to do massive damage. And then head north to the next screen. Alright, this is the reef shallows. Just follow the winding path around until you come to a shell. Go ahead and kick it for a seed. That's number 21. Keep following the path all the way to the left and you'll see a object that glows. Make sure it's not glowing, run up and hit it. For a yellow band, another good accessory. And then head to the north and then over towards the west is a shell in the far corner with a mana herb. Back towards the east there's another glowing thing that we can ram in the east hand corner for an anti-paralysis herb. Farther over to the to the east is something else that another clan that we can get, but we get a random battle before we get there. Just like before, take them out one at a time. Might take Seth 2 hits to take one down, but that's alright. Oh, and Kaim too. And one more should take them all out.
That wasn't very fun.
Alright, with that out of the way, Kaim learns Turntail and Seth learns level 1 Black-White Magic. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get them set up with new stuff right away. We're going to put anti-paralysis on the Kaim, which is the yellow band. And we're going to put treasure glasses on Seth. And go back into Seth's skills and go to set. Change the level 1 white magic to level 1 black-white magic. And after that is done, we're going to open up this chest or this clam right here for a magic luring stone. Then backtrack and head north. We've got everything in this area. Next place is the Beach of Waste. Lots of stuff to hit here. Wow. I don't know if you've seen that, but that was pretty bad.
Guess we have no choice.
Wow. I'm not even gonna say what just happened there. That was pretty dirty. wearing some dorky glasses. Your accessories actually appear on your characters in this game. That's very rare. Go ahead and finish them off so we can finish collecting the items in this area. There's a lot of generators here.
What a waste of time.
So take your time and get them slowly. Ram the first one for a seed. Oh, another random battle.
Better say your prayers.
It's actually alright because we're gonna want to learn all the skills here. That we picked up a lot of new equipment. So we're gonna want to learn the skills off them before we get out of this area. So the random encounters aren't all that bad. Finish off this last guy.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Everyone levels up. And Jansen learns level 2 white magic. So now that Jansen has a skill we can learn, go ahead and go to skill for Kime. Skill link Jansen to learn level 2 white magic. Do the same thing for Seth. Now on the right hand side here there is a few more glowing things we're going to grab. Watch out because they're real tricky about that glow. This one contains a power drink. This one contains a seed. The next one contains an angel's plum. Head over to the left hand side of the area. Ram the next generator. This one contains an anti-paralysis herb. And there's more generators here, so this next one contains a slot seed. The one after that is apprentice earrings. And the last one is a ground bomb. And that concludes the items for this area. Go ahead and exit north. Alright, so just to keep you on track, you should be having 23 seeds. We gave 20 to the Pipit, and we have 3 more now. Now we're on Crater Island. What you're going to want to do is go north, and to the left before you get to the steps is a chest, and it contains 4 pumice of despairs. Now go ahead and ascend the flight of stairs and take a left. Ascend the next flight of stairs for a random battle.
Oh yeah! Let's get it on!
Here's where you're gonna find these new magic insect enemies. Now, the thing to note about these guys is they are wind, so they're weak against fire. And they don't give you that bad of SP, so I would highly recommend using them to learn all of your skills. Whichever skills you don't have learned, you can use them to farm SP.
I am the greatest.
Once the battle's over, continue up the steps, and when you get to the third flight of steps, you're going to hang a right and go off the path for a hidden chest on the right hand side of the map, and it contains All Barricade, a white magic spell that's extremely useful for what's to come. Once you're done with that, head back up the steps and to the very top for a save point. Now, as you can see, we are right in front of Grandstaff. As soon as we go over this hill, we're going to be going into Grandstaff. So I highly recommend to save your game and do a little bit of grinding here. You don't have to go all out, but what I would highly recommend doing is learning all the skills for Kym and Seth. So we have one we need to learn, that's the level 2 white magic off Jansen, which he learns at level 16, by the way. And we need to learn that with Kym and Seth, as well as accessories. The main thing is paralysis. It takes 20 SP to do it, so it's going to take you a few battles to get this done. But once you get it on Kym, make sure you equip it from the skills menu, and then equip it to Seth and learn the skill. Once you've learned the skill, equip it to her skill slot and give the yellow band, which is anti-paralysis, to Jansen. But only give him that after Seth and Kym have learned anti-paralysis off it. And then there's a few other things we need to learn, like level 2 black-white magic. Just pretty much everything that you haven't learned already. Go ahead and learn them now, because it's really going to help you out for a fight that's coming up. And when we come back and I've learned all the skills, I'll show you how to set your characters up for a pretty big fight that's coming up. Alright guys, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you on the next episode of Let's Play Lost